Wherever you're watching us, I said good afternoon to you, ladies and gentlemen. From New York State is a good afternoon. Maybe from Nigeria, Ghana is good evening. Wherever you're watching us from, on Chon King Chon, from South Africa, it could be your morning, it could be your afternoon, it could be your evening. I said you are all welcome to Edinkra Multimedia and Edinkra Radio Station. And live with me in the studio is a very powerful, my God. In Nigeria, if you say Odogun, my God, his pocket is filled with Odogun. Hey, Eradin Yankupo. Today, it is one on one with Lollicash in the studio. Oh, me pacho, Dr. Eric. Don't laugh. I've not finished my introduction.
Well, your tree is good though.
My tree is good.
Yeah.
Last week, you need to see the way they flogged me in this studio.
Ah.
Ghanaians versus only one Nigeria. They finished me right here. So thank you. I have a guy that is standing by me, supporting me. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I'll bring you good tidings and I bring you joy. I hope you all had a very wonderful week. Especially yesterday was the independence of America. We call it the 4th of July. We all celebrated the liberty that American had. We had barbecues, we had rice, we had all the enjoyment. I hope you guys are still having a good time. So you are welcome. I'd like you to kindly share. We're going to be having a very powerful, not really intense, but a very relaxed and enjoyable interview with a very powerful guy. He's no other, but with us in the studio is Dr. Eric Pope. I don't know which ministry this guy is running. Dr. Pope, you are welcome to Edinkra Radio Station.
Thank you very much.
When I heard the name Dr. Pope, I was like, really? I don't know which ministry are you operating, sir?
I operate Lollicash Ministry.
Hey! So this Pope position is all about the cash. Oh, Doctor, you are welcome once again to Edinkra Radio Station.
Thank you.
And it's nice to meet with you. You're such a nice person, humble, God-fearing. We want to see more of people like you. God bless you. You are welcome.
Thank you.
And to our viewers that is watching, I can see a lot of people watching, sharing their love. Please help us share and tag and stay tuned with us. The weather is hot, so you can take your cool drink and just relax. No alcohol, it's too early. Amen. So with us in this beautiful studio is no other person but a very powerful guy, very humble guy, very hardworking guy. My God, his name is Dr. Eric Pope, like I said, Ankara. He is the CEO of Lollicash. I don't know how many of you Google it, Lollicash. I have it right here in the studio. Not somebody that is coming. Right here. The CEO of Lollicash. He's a software engineer and a cybersecurity expert. Dr. Pope Eric, you are welcome once again.
Thank you very much.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you.
It's nice to have you in our studio. And on behalf of Edinkra Radio Station, we welcome you all, our viewers all over the world. You are welcome. You can watch us on Edinkra YouTube and the social media handles that we have. Be a part of us, and then God's name will be glorified. Hallelujah. I love to say hallelujah. Don't mind me. Okay. So how are we doing today?
Doing pretty good. How about you?
Thank God. So I'm just going to be talking about this powerful guy called Dr. Eric Pope. I want to know who is Dr. Eric Pope, because when you mention the name Eric Pope,
Right.
the mentality that comes, it must be a bishop. After bishop is the Pope, and
Right.
So who is Dr. Eric Pope, please?
Sure, and you're right. People think that you having the name Pope has a connotation, right?
Yes,
it has
sir.
some connotation about being a pastor or a clergy or something like that. But I'm a Ghanaian, obviously, and my country, what do you say?
Hey,
Is it?
my brother, feel free to put the, you know what I'm saying? So that your Ghanaian people can, when you speak a little English, just chip it on so that they can flow along with you. Okay.
I understand
All right.
the whole flow. So I'm from a place in the western region called Sehi Amafi. Right?
Okay. Wow.
Sehi Amafi, I'm pretty sure you get what I'm trying to say.
Go ahead. I'm in the spirit.
Amafi, right? So think about it like this: you are in New York, and then someone is in Yonkers, right, or Bronx, right? So that's where I come from. I'm from Sehi, but when you get to yours, so there's a small city called Amafi.
Okay.
That was where I was born and raised by some awesome, wonderful family. And then they all contributed to how far I have been.
Wow.
So, yeah, I'm a Ghanaian and a very simple guy. What do I say? You know, Bibi did now boko.
Hey, that's a powerful one. Very simple guy indeed. Yeah, simple cry. I like your simplicity. Thank you so much. Dr. Eric, I'd like to ask like you said, you started your life, you are from Ghana, but how did you start your life, where you started your life, your education, and where your background? A little bit about your education. You also started schooling in Ghana or?
Yeah, I started schooling in Ghana. So the early stages of education, being it the elementary school process, then you know, I course Ghana, it happened in Ghana, right? And then what I didn't do in Ghana is I did not have tertiary education in Ghana. So I went to the primary school, the high school. Right now, I think they call it SHS and all those things. But then traveled to London, came back, and then I came to the US.
Wow.
So the US is where I had all the tertiary education process.
Oh,
but
my God.
Started off in Ghana.
That's a humble beginning.
Yeah.
Nice to see. So you went to London and all that. You've chopped life, my brother.
Ah.
Not be today the cash don't they flow. Come on.
Life be simple now.
Charlie, that's right.
And it's only one.
Only one, Bakupe.
Bakupe.
No size.
Ekume.
Hey, Ekume. That's a powerful one. Dr. Eric Pope.
Yeah.
Why the name Lollicash?
So, Lollicash is one of the things that it just came unexpectedly whilst I was thinking about the health of my dad.
The health of your dad?
Right.
Oh, my God.
I was thinking about, he was at the hospital. Right?
Wow.
And I'm sending Kofi. I was sending money back home. And I realized they were saying MTN network, Tigo network, whatever telcos now, we send money through to the mobile money, was not working at that time. Right? It was down. And it's technology, things happens. Right?
Yes.
And then I decided that, okay, which other means? But it was on the weekend, though. Into banks, any other institutions, the banks were not available.
Yes,
for
exactly.
people to pick up. Then it just came in mind. So until when are we going to have a technology or a wallet system that is not only dependent or working with the telcos and also the banks, but can stand on its own, right? For example, I think here when you go to a hospital and then you don't have your card or anything, some of the private hospitals, they accept Zelle payment, right?
Exactly, right.
They accept PayPal, they accept other platforms. You know, if another platform is down, there should be another mechanism for us to initiate payment. And that's where Lollicash all came about. But the funny thing is, the man that was the reason for me thinking through, he ended up passing away last year.
Oh, my good God.
But I mean,
Oh,
may
my
his
good
soul
God.
rest in peace.
Amen.
Because, 92 years.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, we didn't be
At all.
If I chop this was small.
But we thank God. My condolence, please.
Sure.
My sincere sympathy. So that made you pop out the name. You started thinking about your own.
About the technology piece, but the name Lollicash, I was thinking about what name can we give for it to be catchy, because we have so many platforms that we use, and you know, lolly is like a lingo or a slang in US that means money.
Hey, come on now.
So I was doing some little math and with the family thinking through which name, and as funny as it is, there wasn't any name called Lollicash on Google or anywhere.
Oh my God, that must have been divinely inspired.
Right, we have lollipop, right?
I know that.
We have lolly some stuff. And well, him send it. That's what I say. So, but then we didn't have Lollicash, so I decided that all right, let me take the lolly part and take the cash part
and you mingle it. My God,
and see how it will go.
Honestly, it's been a powerful one. I think you got the inspiration from no other place but Jah Almighty.
Yeah.
Oh, God bless you.
Yeah.
So if I may ask, how long has Lollicash been in the system? How long have you been operating?
Right. So Mecca say we are the babies in the fintech world.
Oh.
Yeah, the yamfisusa ape na yaba, right?
Yeah.
But the whole process is the thought started in 2022.
Okay.
And building technology of this nature, no, and building business, no, you have to do more of research and understanding, right?
Good.
So you don't just jump in and say, oh, me money transfer system, and I say,
Debbie.
I'm building something for. You have to do. So we spent close to 8 months to 9 months.
Wow.
Just doing research about this fintech business. And we visited Ghana, had some folks in Nigeria,
wow.
Understanding how things work. Other than Niema being Juma, other than Niema be Juma, why some things are not working and stuff. And then we decided that, okay, now we have gotten enough information so we can kickstart. Because one of the complex businesses to run is remittance business.
Yes.
People think, say, no, it's not. The policies around it, the security around it, the compliance piece around it, and also the probability of you losing money and losing the business.
Come on.
Is also part of it. So you have to think about it from that angle. And most importantly, when you start every business, people don't know the vision.
At all.
Right? And therefore, you have to be ready to push with or without anybody.
I know, right?
Right? It's like you are in the river or the lake or the sea somewhere, and nobody is there to make sure you survive. You have to make sure that you are ready to go in and come out. But the interesting thing is, when you survive it, people will believe in you.
They will come celebrate with you.
So that is some of the things that we considered as a business, and I'm glad that we are here today, because challenges are there, but successful people in this world are people who know challenges and decide to go for it.
I love that. Successful people. Yeah.
Everything is risk.
That's so true.
You're coming here, right? We drove, and I'm a boy. We drove here, right? What is the probability, say, someone will hit you whilst you are coming?
Come on, it's a risk you have to take.
Yeah. But you took it.
You
and
took it
here
anyway.
You are, nobody hits you. So you are successful. So what you have to understand in this world is, whether you are running a business, whether you are going to go to career field or anything, you have to understand the moment you decided to come to this world, you are ready for the risk.
Come on, I love that.
Yes. So that is the journey about Lollicash. But we have gone through a whole lot of transitioning process, changes. We realized that, this was going to work. Let's adjust ourselves. So adaptability and being able to be adaptable, right? And making way. But most importantly, pushing and pushing and pushing, because the world is not for those who back off.
I love that.
The world is for those who are consistently pushing.
I love that.
Just look at, those who have made money legit. Look at their life, right? I can give you so many examples. They are testimonies to me. What I say. So those who keep on pushing, they push. You talked about God. Then God will realize that, no, this person is pushing so much. So let me just give them a little push, and then
and see
the
how
rest of the work will be done. But if you don't do anything, God will realize that
you're lazy. You're not ready to take the risk.
Of course.
And heaven help those who help themselves. My God.
And one.
Oh, doctor in the house has been so interesting and so powerful. Thank you so much for being here. And I love the way, I love the guts you have, and I believe you know God, you know how to pray.
Of course.
I know.
God, so you are talking about God, which I don't know, it's another dimension of this discussion. But the important thing we have to understand is this: God is in everybody.
I love that.
Okay. You have an element of God in you. The day we will do that discussion, it will be another thing.
Come on.
But God lives in you, and He expects you to make use of Him in you.
God bless you.
So it's up to you to decide, say, I will utilize the God nature in me.
The talent and the gifting of God inside of me.
Yes. Or you will just hold back. But just think about this funny thing. When God himself decided to give food to his people, the Israel people, right? He could have brought the food to their bed or in front of their decks, right? But because he knows that he is in them and he keeps giving them the opportunity to move around and search for what they are looking for. Or the kwatu baby anambwa. He put it somewhere for them to walk and go and
get it.
That tells you that anytime you are utilizing God nature in you, he is working with you to get there.
My God, you don't just sit being lazy and pray and believe. You have to work.
I mean, if prayers is the only thing that make people rich,
they will.
Like back home, like everybody will be rich then.
Because they just pray and then expect manna. Gone are the days of manners. You have to work it out.
It doesn't work.
Hey,
like that.
My God, thank you so much. And I see that you love Edinkra. I don't know if I was supposed to say this. I see that you are so into Edinkra radio station. A lot of things we do. The Heroes Night, the Edinkra boat ride is all about the Lollicash as well. So why did you decide to choose Edinkra out of all the social media? I'm sorry if this is why did you choose
that is perfect question. See, the world we live, right, is about connections.
I love that. Come on.
Okay. So connections is about how you see things going and how people react to the things you see going. Sometimes you may have some vision and others may like it but cannot ride on that road with you. And there are some people that they see the vision and they are willing that, hey, we are also going to take the risk to go with you on that level, right? So Adinkra, being it's a multimedia and station doing so many things, when we started our conversation about how we all can work together as a team, one thing I sat down was that these people going to see the vision we are going, and do I also see the vision they are going as a media? And I did when they say, if you people click, right, conversation will be plenty.
Hey, he got to work out for himself. My God.
So the click was there. We had conversations, and then we realized, hey, we are all having the same goal and vision, right?
Wow.
And therefore, why don't we make it work? Because anytime we have multiple people with the same goal, they can
mindset,
so many things. Of course, you are not going to have everybody to think like you
at all.
But if you guys can talk things out and make things work, and you guys have been doing so many great things. I've been watching you guys since about 8-9 years.
My God.
But one thing I told one of my Lollicash team members, last year you guys did the
Heroes Night.
One of my team members happened to be the MC for the red carpet.
Okay.
And when he was coming, as a matter of fact, he is also coming for the event.
Good.
And he called me that, hey, I'm going for the program and I'm one of the MCs. And I told him that if God wants us to do something with Adinkra, this message, I can give you the phone number. And you can even call OG and the CEO, they will tell you. I told him that I cannot make it this last year. I had to travel. But then, if God wants us to do something with Adinkra, we will do it.
Come on.
When this year's own comes in and then we started all the conversation, I called him and I told him that my prophecy, they come.
Hey! That is where the Pope begin to manifest. Can you prophesy? My God.
Yeah, so, and one thing about life that I've realized is this. Anything you purpose and you plan, it comes to pass. So, when you are using your mouth to say stuff, you got to be careful.
That's so true.
Because do you know where God sits in humanity?
Go ahead.
God sits in your mind.
That's true.
And anytime you think about something, you are instructing God to make it work.
That's right.
And therefore, if you think negative, I promise you, are going to get negative.
Exactly. He said, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he.
That is it.
My God.
When I thought about if God wants us to do something with Adinkra, even though I've been watching, I love the show, I meet with OG, your CEO, and everybody on different occasions. I said that, today you are going to be doing the MC, but some years to come, maybe we may be the headline sponsors.
My God.
And here we are talking
my
about
God, my
those
God,
things.
my
So
God.
think positive, right? Maybe it may take long time for that positive thing to come through,
But surely
it will, because anything you will think, I promise you, God start working on them.
Exactly. Amen.
So he assessed and realized this is what you want. Okay, fine. That's why when you are going to write an exam and you decide that, oh, I'll pass, God just start telling you, then study. I'll make you pass, and you will pass. That day you will think that this thing will fail. I promise you it will fail, because that
Your
power
mind
is given
is
to
in
you.
you.
Yeah. So I think you guys are doing so much great things, and I have to say that Nyamin Shiramu.
Nyamin
For
Shiramu.
the good things you guys are doing.
Thank you so very much for trusting the Dinkra Multimedia radio station. And I want to say a very big shout out to the CEO of the Dinkra radio station, Mr. Patrick Odofo, for the good job. And my boss, one and only, Bakupe, the microphone president, Mr. Vincent, oh God, Asari, one and only OG1. God bless you wherever you guys are. And the prophecy of the Pope has eventually come to pass in the year of the Lord 2024. My God. He said it last year. If it is the will of God, then God will make it happen. And exactly a year. And he's right here, front line. My God. Words carry power. So choose your words rightly and trust in God. It will definitely come to pass. Thank you so very much. And I want to quickly ask, ever since you started, let me say maybe partnership, or you are in connection with Edinkra, has it actually, have you benefited anything from Edinkra radio station?
Yes, I have, in the sense that when people see, like as I was speaking back into the previous conversation, right? So Edinkra knows and understands that we are new in the business. Right. And when you are running some of this business as a new business, funding and money don't come that very easily, right? Because people want to see you making it possible before they will invest in you. And it's a normal thing. Every investor wants to see you that you can pass through the storm, right?
That's true. Before they can trust you and
they
then
can trust you.
Associate, or,
right.
you know?
Nobody will leave. I don't think a captain in a plane will leave the subordinate captain or the junior captain to fly when during takeoff. They want to see you striving to that you are being able to make it work. And next time when you are taking off, they will just sit and watch so that they know, because takeoff in everything is very important. So to divert a little bit, when you are flying, the most important time is takeoff and landing. Right?
Right.
In business, when you are going through that, the most important thing is how you take off, how you can sustain there, and how you can flow through the whole process. It's everything. When you give birth to kids, the most important thing is how they take off. When they are young, how are you taking them off to be 18 years? Right?
Right.
Everything that you are doing, the takeoff is important. So we discussed with Edinkra, and the love that they shared was very good.
My God, this is massive.
And they started even talking about Lollicash before the event.
Wow.
So they contributed their part to help push us
in publicity,
promotion, and all those things, before the event. And I have to be grateful for that, because some people will say, let's wait
until he has made it.
For the event, when the event is getting close, and as a Niemano is coming closer, then we start talking about it, right? But OG, what do you call it? The CEO, all the team members, upon multiple discussions with them, decided, let people know about the app, let people know about the technology, and it has been very beneficial. So I want to thank them for the takeoff process that they helped us all go through.
God bless you, sir. I really appreciate, and I love your sincerity and the humble of your statement, because you said you guys are new in the system. I've seen, I see other apps, when you are using their apps to transfer money and all this stuff, they do it free. You understand? I don't know, maybe because they had it big or so, but when it comes to Lollicash, why the charge?
Of course.
Why the charge?
So the honest part of the world we live in is nothing is free.
Even in Freetown.
Right. Because think about it. let's take nature a little bit, right? We are breathing air for free.
Right.
Because nature has given it to us. But I promise you, do something and pollute the air. When you go to the hospital, you will pay for a good air to run through you. Right? So there's nothing free. When it comes to the fintech world that we live, if people say it's free, then why do they reduce the exchange rate? Is it because some of our people don't read to understand that because this is the dynamics. Let's take the grandparents in money transfer system, right? Let's take them. Western Union.
Right.
When they started.
Yes.
When you are transferring money, they charge you a fee. Right? You sending it and the person receiving it, they are all having some sort of like fee that were going on.
You're right.
MoneyGram, they came into the picture, of course. They also had a fee. So if others are saying, say, you're free, well, maybe they have money to run it that way. But the truth of the remittance business is there's nothing free. Anytime you swap a card or you enter it on any platform, Visa, MasterCard, omo nyina charge you. There's something that they call BPS. I've forgotten the full meaning of it. They charge the banks. Exactly. Because I spoke with one of the team members at Visa, right? Because you know Visa has a program for remittance business.
Yes, I know.
And the guy was like, Eric, if everything is free, then how do we tend to be $1 billion business?
Okay, come on, talk to us.
Which platform on this current generation don't use Visa or MasterCard?
Hey,
everyone.
Yeah.
So if MasterCard is charging them and they are saying it's free, let's be honest. Who will run a business
and be running at a loss
and still continuing to run?
No, you will be out of business.
Right. It's, there are some things that, of course, we call something in engineering encapsulation, right? We hide it behind the scene and adjust things.
I love that.
So
I love that.
People are running things for free. That is fine. I like that. But then the trademark on that is that they are reducing the exchange rate to cover the fee.
The free.
When you go to the telcos delivering the money to mobile money or even the banks, I can tell you, some of them charge $1.50 or $1.25, $1 per each transaction. So assuming a remittance business is having 10,000 people sending money every month, and over there they are charging $1. Will this same remittance business pay $10,000 on behalf of you
for free?
For free for every month,
Debbie.
So that tells you, say, and you're free. But
and you're free.
The caveat around that is they use the exchange rate to cover some of the fees.
Okay.
And on Lollicash end, we decided that we will not have time for that. The reason why is that when you buy this bottle of water at Walmart, you pay tax.
Exactly.
So if I'm moving your money, or Lollicash is moving your money for you, if Visa and MasterCard are charging the banks that works with us for you swapping your card or entering your card on our platform, and if MTN, the banks, the telcos, Vodafone, Telco, Tigo, all of them are also charging us for moving your money, why don't I let you pay that moving fees? So if it's $100 and I ask you to pay $2.99, it's to cover those fees. What I said. So that's how people do it. So we do that for the sake of the business. And number two, which is very critical, there is a Consumer Financial Bureau system. Okay, Consumer Financial Bureau system is not anything other than the body. To run a fintech business, you have to register with fencing and all those guys, right? So what happens is that this organization, they have rules and regulations we all have to follow. And then the rules and regulation is, if you are saying that you are not charging any fee for remittance, right, then you don't have to reduce the exchange rate.
Right.
That is the law. And last year, not mentioning anybody's name, some of these fintech businesses were fined. Okay, they were being asked to pay a fine. Yeah, for lying to the consumers.
Oh my good God.
Yeah, because it's very simple. If you say it's free, why do you have to charge or reduce the exchange rate to cover the cost. That is the law. That is the regulation. And most of us don't know it, right? It's, when we see that it's free, then we are very interested. And our own African people and our own consumers all over the world, we like to have things that are having the connotation that is free, but in reality, it's not. So if you ask the question why Lollicash charges a fee, number one is the right thing to do. Okay, is the right thing to do. Okay. And number two, consumers know that for running such money transfer business, there's going to be a fee processing part in all the process. Yeah. So we charge that because it's the right thing to do. By law, we have to do that, and then all those things. Yep. So.
Oh, thank you so very much, Mr. Lollicash, a.k.a. Dr. Pope, a.k.a. Dr. Eric. Oh, my God. I think I'm really, really enjoying, and our viewers, you guys are watching. This is the reason. If you don't know, it's better you ask so you can know why things are being put in place. And I remember.
And you know that those that they are saying is free, they are now changing their process to charge a fee. Because some of them got the fine. They got a fine. I mean, the people that help us run us be compliant. Customers, what customers are doing is that, let me give you a simple example. Right now on Lollicash, the rate is 15.37 per dollar to Ghana, right?
Wow.
That is our rate. Some people will sell it to you 15.20. Yeah. There's a difference of 17 cents, right? On top of every dollar. So if you are sending $100, that's 17 cents, 0.17 times the 100 is going to accumulate to be the money that is being hidden from you. So the Financial Bureau system is saying that just be honest with these customers. With all this no fee money transfer, with all this no fee, tell them that, okay, we are not charging you any fee, but then we are taking some percentage on the transfer to cover those hidden fees.
It makes sense.
If you are not going to tell them that, and you keep on saying no fee, when consumers report you, we will fine you for all those things. And I'm telling you, on October, November, December 2023 last year, about 3 money transfer businesses got fined with a minimum of $500,000 for lying and saying there's no fee.
Oh my
Whilst
God.
behind the scene, they are reducing the exchange rate. So we decided that let's give exactly, and don't forget, we are all getting the same exchange rate from the Exchange Commission, right? We are getting, if it's, when you go to Google and if it's 15.20 or 15.30, when you come to Lollicash, you will see the same thing. So if we are all getting it from the same source, let's give it to them and let them know that there's a fee of $1 or $2 or $3 for their transfer. And they will cover for it. And I've seen tremendous growth on Lollicash that customers are paying for it.
I like that.
Those who initially be like, we don't know. People are saying it's free. But the reality is there's nothing free. It's either you, the customer, pay a hidden fee that you don't know, or we decide to expose to you so that you pay it at the end of your transaction. I like that honesty. To be honest with you, if I'm coming to you and you tell me, hey, it's going to be hot in this building or it's going to be cold in this building, I like it than to tell me, oh, the building is cool.
Good. And at the end of the day,
you come and then maybe you couldn't bring jackets.
That would be breach of trust.
Or anything. And that is why the Consumer Financial Bureau people are running after fintech businesses who are running no fee businesses, but in reality, they are hiding something. Yeah, so we decided that we will expose the fee to you and then you honest. Pay. Yeah, it's very simple.
I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, Dr. Eric. It's been a very powerful one. In case you're watching us, wherever you are, I'd like you to know that Lollicash is one of the best so far. Online bank. Is it online bank? How do you call it?
Online. So we are a virtual banking system.
Yes.
So we help send money,
transfer money. Send
but
and receive.
You know, people didn't even know that Lollicash, you can use it here in the US too.
Hey, ready?
Yeah.
Seriously?
So the same way I can Zelle you or cash up you, you can do the same thing on Lollicash.
My God.
I can Lollicash you, and then
Hey, okay. Before you, so now you're gonna break it down. You can Lollicash me, Mrs. Tina Sample. Can you hear that? You can Lollicash me. Just download the app. I know you're gonna tell us more how we can get to this.
Right.
So, what type of services do you render, if I may ask?
Right. So we render domestic transaction or domestic money transfer services and international one as well. Right. So international one, the ones that we all send back home. So we send to Ghana, Nigeria, we send to Kenya, Cameroon, different African countries. Right. And then we have the domestic one that I was telling you that. Assuming someone sends you money and then you are here in the US, you can still cash it out, right? Deposit it into your bank account. And most importantly, one thing that makes Lollicash different is our artificial intelligence system has no boundary, as long as we are compliant with a specific country, the system works. So for example, I'm giving you an example. Okay. Let's say we are compliant with Nigeria.
Right.
Someone can send you money from Niger. You feel collect here.
Hey!
If we are compliant with Ghana,
exactly.
Someone can send you money from Ghana in cedis, and you receive here in dollars.
Wow.
The AI handles all those space. Wow. Because it's about time we think about that. BIN send this coffee.
Hey!
Every day we send money back home.
Yes, so if they too can, they can also send us, and then we enjoy.
Well, how about if you have your kids here going to school? You need to pay their school fees. How about if you have you want to buy some cars here, you want to do some, we have
this makes sense.
We have big men for Africa.
And they tell you, more big men.
They have money. But moving it around becomes a problem. So
exactly.
As long as we are compliant, I mean compliant as in, we cannot just say we are letting Lollicash to be used everywhere in the world. You have to get license, you have to go through compliance process. So as long as, let's say we are in Kenya and we are compliant with Kenyan government system, people can send money from Kenya to maybe in the US or Canada or something. The only constraint is if we are not compliant, we don't allow you to do that.
Right.
But as long as we are, why not? And that's where the world is going to, right? Take my word today. 5 years from today,
prophesy.
I'm telling you that it doesn't matter the currency you are going to be using. We are all going to have that synchronized system where your money will be in cedis, someone get it in a different way, and then we are all going to transact, whether we like it or not. So Lollicash, we are seeing the future from today. That's why we are doing it right now. And 5 years will come, mark this date.
My God.
Because, I mean, we are streaming live. Facebook will give us the date as a reminder, and we will sit here again.
God, this guy is highly spiritual.
And then we will be talking about
this guy is highly spiritual. Hallelujah. Lollicash has brought hallelujah into the studio. My God.
Amen.
You did prophesy. That is why we are called Dr. Pope Eric. Oh, Papa, God bless you so very much. I have a very a concerning question I want to ask. You know, when you are downloading these apps, you know, they always ask for your social security. Right. So why is Lollicash not asking for social?
So, we have something we call KYC, right?
Okay.
Knowing your customer, right? So on Lollicash, when you sign up first, we have some basic information that we get from you. And because not everybody who downloads the app immediately sends money. Some people just want to download, see how it works, and then how the system is, and it works. And later on, when they have money they want to send, and they do that. So we decided that we start off with the basic KYC process.
Okay.
So let's say someone sending like $10, $20. We gather some basic KYC information to know who they are. When you want to send something like what do you call it, $500, $300, $500, then we are, okay, now you want to go up, go to KYC number 2. Wow. Give us something like your driver's license. Let's run through the back end and make sure everything is fine.
Oh, wow.
And if you have been sending money consistently for a while, we'll be like, okay, you know what, let's find out a little bit more about you. Give us your social security. So we do that, but we don't bring it immediately to the customer that, hey,
like
give
others.
us your social
right away.
security. Because it's also a concern. And in as much as we have good fintech systems like Lollicash, we have other bad ones there.
Exactly.
That they will gather that information and then you will not hear anything. So we are following the standard compliance process that if the person come in, gather a little bit information. When they start making a transaction, gather another little information. When they want to send more, gather a little bit more information.
I got
and
it
then
now.
it gets on. And all this that we are gathering, it's being reviewed by our bank. You know, periodically, the bank do compliance review and all those things to make sure that you are gathering the right information. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Dr. Pope. You have already prophesied. I'm waiting. I can't wait 5 years from now.
It's going to come now.
So I found something very fascinating about your logo and then the color you decided to choose. Why the red, black, and white?
So the red part, you know,
I don't want to bring funeral into it. They say when they use red, my eye is red.
It not be funeral. The whole thing is that colors have meanings, right? So the day we will be talking about spiritual things, I will explain those things.
Okay.
But Lollicash has a reason for its existence.
My God.
You know, no good system doesn't have a reason. Bibibia to me woman. I mean, to me has a power in it. You've spoken to it for it to be in reality. There is a connotation behind it. So we sitting down and coming up with number one, even the name has a reason. Then we thought about which colors will work with the name.
Wow.
See, today you want to send me spiritual.
Hey, enter you because you be Pope.
the thing is this. Even why did your parents give you this name?
My God.
Right? Every name you have has a meaning.
Has a meaning.
And every meaning has a color added to it.
Wow.
So sometimes they are saying, oh, this guy, this lady is very rich or doing good. They have identified their name, the color associated with it, and then it's moving well for them. So Lollicash, our colors, the red has a meaning that stands for how resilient we are.
My God.
Look, it doesn't matter how many times we get a customer or we don't get a customer.
Resilience.
We are still holding on.
My God, my God.
Because that is what I know. And the black in there is for our identity. You know that colors, every color in this world started from black.
That's right.
Through black, you can get different colors, right? So my identity, Lollicash identity, aside our resilience, is black. And then at the end of the day, you go finish with white self now.
Hey!
So
white, I can say, white stand for purity. Right. White stand for, I don't know, but
you have to go through, know your identity, be resilient about it, and then at the end of the day, you appreciate people around you, appreciate God, you appreciate those who have been helping, those who wish to help with the white, so that people see. So again, I don't know how people choose their names and their colors. People choose because I do way a come
exactly, that's true.
But with us, we have to have a meaning for it. And again, where we are going on Lollicash, for now, people will not see where we are going.
My God.
But just give 5 years,
10 years
now,
and all that.
Okay, people will see where we are going.
Amen.
And at that time, they will understand why we were resilient.
My God.
At that time, they will understand why we have that identity
My
as
God.
black. And then when that time comes, you see how today we are going to enjoy for the
boat ride,
the lake or the river or whatever we call it inside. Why are we picking white, Seth?
My God, it makes sense.
Why didn't cry they pick white?
White, boat ride. My God.
You don't pick any color, Seth.
Hey, Edikra, why would not they pick white?
So it's like that, but we chose those colors for a particular reason. Branding and all those things are. Anytime someone will see something like that, they will know that this is Lollicash, and we will continuously. Our logo may change, but the color will still stay the same.
That's beautiful.
That's why Bob Marley said, the lyrics of the song will change, but the meaning, the message will stay the same.
My God.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much. My God, it's like oh, Erade, medasi. I don't know what else to ask. In fact, this interviewing is lollicashing. Is lollicashing. And this pop is popping. My God.
Yeah.
I think so far so good. My viewers, those watching, we thank you, Dr. Eric Pope, aka Lollicash, for coming to Edekra radio station. We thank you for the good job you are doing and the services you are rendering to humanity.
Right.
Like you rightly said, it was so hard and difficult to send money to our loved ones back home.
Right.
Like you talk in the days of MoneyGram. Is it what did they call it? Western Union and
Western Union, yep.
We don't have it in every location.
Right.
We will have to drive and go. It's like a big deal.
Right.
Be on the queue before you, the PIN number, the question. It was a headache. And if you are in a tight situation that you needed this money urgently,
right,
and you miss one step, you're gonna keep going and keep coming. When it's weekend, forget about it. You can't take money during the weekend. But thank God for people like you, like Lollicash, that God has given wisdom and this heart to be able to, because you're rendering a service to humanity. You have no idea.
Absolutely.
At the comfort of our own home or wherever we are, with just few clips, we click, we can just zoom and it pops in right there.
Right.
I really thank you so very much, and I appreciate your good work. And like you said, I really love your passion and your resilience, like you said, and consistency. Like, don't give up, like you said. Keep fighting. Like 5 years from now, my God, we'll come back here. And that time, maybe we would have gotten the Odogu size.
The Odogu size. I think God don't want me
to have the Odogu. Are you sure?
Because I try self to get it.
You know, come. Hey, right. You see Nigerian girls say, "Oh, I want a kind of Odogun husband." I say, "Who is Odogun?" I realize these are the guys, not the 6 packs like you, the amusement park. Oh my God! Thank you so very much.
Absolutely.
We really had a good time. And then our viewers that is watching us at home, they really want to know the steps to take. How can they download this app? What do they need to do? I just wanted to throw more light so they can know how they can download and get the app and do the transaction.
Absolutely. So when you go to Apple Store or App Store and Play Store, you can search for Lollicash. It's LOLLICASH, right? And then it's very simple to see because, of course, our logo and our color stuff makes it easy to identify.
Exactly.
And when you download and then the sign up process should take you anywhere between 30 seconds to a minute and 30 seconds.
My God.
Our goal is not to keep you there to sign up and it to take you 5 minutes or 10 minutes. It has to be simple, straightforward. So we ask some few information about you and then right away you will be sent into the app. When you are in the app, one thing you have to realize is Lollicash is a wallet platform, right? So the wallet means you have to move some funds onto that wallet so that it can process the transaction. So the first thing you will do if you want to transfer money after signing up and doing all those things is to make sure that you add funds to your Lollicash wallet. So you click on the wallet icon in the app, and then the app will even tell you. So we made some two-tip type of process. The app will tell you this is the first thing you have to do, this is the second thing, and then you add funds. So during the time you are adding the funds, that's where you are going to add your debit card we take the funds and put it in your Lollicash wallet. The reason why we do that is this: for security reasons, I don't think we should be keeping people's credit card or debit card in systems.
I love that.
So you want to take $200, we take the $200 and put it in your wallet for you. Of course, if the $200 comes with a fee of, let's say, $2 or $3, you will see on your bank statement. And we also preview it to you that there is a fee of, let's say, $2 or $3 on your $200 that you are trying to add to your wallet. But when you do that, you will see 202 on your bank statement, but in your wallet it will be 200 because the fee charges, has to go off, and then we put the 200 in there, and that's it. So with the 200 in your wallet, you can start
spending.
So
If you pouring.
If you put
lollicashing.
if you send $50 to someone, we will deduct the $50 from the wallet.
Wallet, yeah.
Then it will be left with $150 until your wallet balance is empty or is less than the amount you want to send. We don't ask you to refill it anymore. And it's good when you are traveling back home. My mom was here when she was going back home to Ghana. I decided that, okay, let me put some cash on her Lollicash account.
Charlie.
And I put it on there. So anytime she needs money, she is in Ghana, she just go into the app and push the money from the wallet to maybe the mobile money account or the bank account. So at her own convenience. And this makes it easier because now people coming to think, do you keep money in your house and all those things? It becomes easier. And our daily limit is $3,000 to refill into your wallet.
Wow. So daily is 3,000?
Yeah, that's the limit our bank gave us. So if let's say, and of course we have things to gauge monthly as well, so that you don't go beyond what our limit is for the month.
Okay.
But you can keep the funds in there. You are having some project back home. Leave all the visa card
and all that.
Leave them here. Fly back home to Niger or fly back home to...
My God, Lollicash, you guys are too much.
And then when you are there, you just pay people. And if you come back and you are left with some of the money in your wallet, you can still spend it here. Right? And that's how it is. I mean, so just think about it. Let's say you have 200,000 or 20,000 Ghana cedis. Cedis for your wallet or in your pocket. When you go to Canada or you come to the US, you see the cedi self or the naira self have no meaning.
Values, yeah, like
right?
that.
Here we don't spend naira.
Debbie.
We don't spend cedis.
Debbie.
But when that money is in Lollicash wallet,
my God,
you are here. You can make a payment,
converted, yeah,
and then it will be converted with the rate. So we are solving something that people have not really paid attention to. That's why I'm telling you that it's a change of process. Okay, and we have seen that process from afar, and we have started working on it. So give that 5 years, and I keep on saying 5 years because I know why.
My God,
give that 5 years. People are going to understand why. Cedis has to make sense in America. My God. Naira has to make sense. My God. And therefore, they will see the purpose of it. So that's the process. And it's very straightforward. After that, the money goes through and then you are good to go on Lollicash. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, in case you're just joining us, this is One with the CEO of Lollicash. The man that you can just sit from the comfort zone, even in your restroom, your toilet, and you just dish out the cash without any stress.
Right.
It's been very, very interesting, very educative, and very powerful. Right. And I think my people are so excited, and we are blessed for the good job that you are doing. We see Africans now coming out. We are gifted. It's just that some of us, we are afraid to compete. But we see the man who is ready.
Because, see, there is this notation that people keep on saying, oh, Ghana there. You don't have to expose it that much that you are a Ghanaian who made it because of the mindsets some of our Ghanaian community and African community or Nigerian community we have that, oh, they will pull you down and all those things. See, failure, right? To me, the moment you are failed in life is when you did not try.
I love that.
Okay. If you try something and it doesn't work, you haven't failed. You made a process. And that thing will come back again, right? The moment you failed is when you have the idea, the concept, because idea don't fall for anybody else.
Debbie.
You think say idea will fall for anybody on the road? No. There's a purpose why you are doing what you're doing.
Exactly.
So if you don't start it, and you are saying, it's a Ghanaian thing, they will bash you. Of course, they will bash me. Look, there was one day we saw some people trying to make, what do you call it? fraudulent activity on Lollicash, and the AI caught it. The AI blocked them. And then they called our customer service, and they were even cursing.
Hey!
And you will die. And you... I'm going to curse you and all those things.
For stealing my money.
For
defrauding, and then you protecting your clients.
Protecting the customers.
Hey, right there.
Those things will come, right?
Technology.
Right. But at the end of the day, you have to do it. So, me, anywhere I will go, may you my name. I will let people know that Ghana needs so now technology. Okay? Think about it. The railways in New York here. Go and do research and find out which people helped America build these railways. You use fiber optics, right? Verizon used that.
Right.
Who is the scientist who initiated that? It was a Ghanaian. Google it. Okay?
We are gifted.
So, the gift in being a Ghanaian, Nigerian, African is there. The fear is how people are going to bash you.
Exactly.
But me, Sevan, okay. Whether you bash me or you don't bash me.
As long as God is for you, you are moving forward.
Because your bashing will not solve the problem.
Hey, Debbie.
So it's about time Ghana for no. And I understand, like some of our big guys back home, they don't want to even show who they are. Because the community we live in, we are very toxic. Let me give you a simple example. You've been in African restaurants, right? Or African market, right? You want buy yam, right? See where you carry the yam, they press the yam, like ususo yam numu, as if
like mango. Whether some side don't ripe or it does.
Then I want to so make you reduce the price now. Forgetting that this same your brother or your sister who is the Ghanaian has what do you call it? Transported the yam, do
paid
everything,
for it, clearance
pay
and
for
all
it,
that,
and brought it for your convenience. When you come and the person say it's $10, wedding, you said it's expensive. That same yam, you go to Walmart, Sam's Club, any of these stores, they say it's $15. You can't question
you don't price it.
And you take it and you go. You buy bread for African market. Now, when did they increase the price of the bread? You buy the same bread for what do you call it? Walmart or any of these stores, and then you just pay for it. So that mindset is something about what we call wealth management understanding. People don't know the value of money. If you understand the value of money, you will not question whoever is asking you to pay something. So those bashing comes. Look at the same thing. And other apps are not charging.
Exactly.
Why is Lollicash charging? We are charging because number one is the right thing to do. These same people, if you don't charge them, and then the Consumer Financial Bureau people come and say that you are lying to the customers and they charge you that. These same Ghanaian people will say, oh, he couldn't stand the whole thing. So you have to understand the mindset of the people you are dealing with, right? And that go with the way that works for you. Because trust you me, someone need you.
I know, right?
Someone need your system. Maybe a Ghanaian may not need the system today. Tomorrow he may need it.
Right.
I downloaded what do you call it? Uber. It was on my phone for about 6 months. I was one day I'm going to delete it. It's even taking space. Then one day I drove for New York. And then I need to get somewhere. And I realized that Uber is the best option for me. I saw the importance of having Uber, right?
Yeah.
That's how it is. So our Ghanaian people, our African people will always bash you. It's there. That's who we are. Okay? So you as a business person, you have to be ready for
it. Open.
And then just serve them. But the nice thing is, if you serve them and you serve them and you serve them, they begin to change.
Come on.
And they begin
appreciate
to
and embrace you.
Right. You see how they welcome the good people in our community doing something. But these same good people, when they started, Obabe Yesika is come to cheat us. Obabe di Yesika.
Because they have no clue.
They had no clue.
But so, resilience and consistencies and a good job.
You have to keep on like that. And Lollicash, because you know that, I think, if I'm not mistaken, 95% of the money transfer businesses that sends money back home are not owned by any African person. Or I shouldn't say African person. It's not owned legitimately by maybe a Ghanaian. Because they are how they bash them. Because a white person will talk to the consumers and they are okay. A Ghanaian will talk to that person and they are Ghana need the idea. How
Are you sure? Are you this? Are you that?
Someone self came to the app, and then our system asked, because when we are taking funds from your debit card, we want to know that it's you.
You.
So we sent a verification for you
Through
to
a text or email.
right, to confirm. Sometimes we fail the first transaction, or the banks will fail it, and they need you to authorize it. A Ghanaian guy was like, because of that, I don't trust you.
Oh my goodness.
It looks like
Oh
we
no.
don't trust you.
No,
people.
no.
And I was laughing because he doesn't understand. So
Right.
I had to take time to explain to him.
Exactly.
And he tried again and he went through. And you see, that same person, right? When you're botrama, if you don't get the patience
to deal with them, handle them.
you will lose them. But we don't want to lose them.
We need them just as much as they need us.
I mean, even 1 cent self I need. You know, that is how it is. So we shouldn't be afraid to hide. Of course, they are going to come up with stories and things like that. But I'm telling you, if American bank can trust me, can trust Lollicash team, and say, we are going to back you and be the bank to hold your funds on behalf of your customers, it's more than enough.
Come on.
That is enough.
Come on.
It's, if a Ghanaian person don't trust or they have issues, that is fine. They will understand later. But that later, sometimes it comes with price. Like right now, you see people where they watch. Some are rich. They have millions. They will not bring the money safe right now. They are waiting. Make we see if Lollicash will survive. And 5 years we survive safe.
Yeah, you will survive.
And then I mean, we become big. And then now, if at this time they want to drop $1 million, now they have to pay 10 million for that. So it comes with price. Sometimes patience comes with price.
It's true.
So we can't do anything about how people think, but what you can change is what you have in yourself.
Thank you so very much, ladies and gentlemen. This has been so powerful, educative. I want to say a very big shout out to Richmond Owusu Boadi. I don't know if I pronounce it. He said, "Good work done, boss." I don't know where you are watching us from, Richmond. Let us know where you're watching from. And Victor Owusu says, "Sounds like my brother Vince MCOG, just that my brother sounds quite guy. Hey, right there." And the Dinkra radio station is also watching. Bassa Daniel say, "Hey, I can't say this. This is in Twi. Say where so, oh God, I say this is too much for me." Tina Sampo, I celebrate you, and I know you guys are coming out in your numbers tonight. We can't wait to see you and have fun. Paddy says, watching with you. Thank you so much. And everyone that is watching, I might not be able to call your name, send a very big shout out to you, but I wish you guys a beautiful day. And I want you to know that Lollicash is here to stay. They are resilient, they are hardworking, they are full of life, and they are ready to deliver. They've been delivering, but they are more ready to deliver, to take you to the next level. So let us embrace our own.
Right.
Let's celebrate our own. Let's support each other. This is not the time for us to tear down one another. We need to build our community. We need to support our own. When somebody has the courage to do something, let's rally around. Let's not wait until they fail. Let us encourage. And honestly, Reverend Dr. Pope, you are doing a very good job.
Thank you.
And Lollicash is here to stay.
Of course.
And your cash is secured here and overseas or abroad or back home.
Right.
It is secure. So trust Lollicash. Any nice sweet words for your viewer that is watching? If we need to tell them, I don't know how to say please in Ghana. How do you say please?
Me Paucho.
Me Pacho. This is your brother. Say it in Ghana. This is your brother. You love them and you need their support.
Right.
They can share, tell somebody, you
Right.
know, we want us to be grown, to be big together.
Right.
You know, I want you to say that in Ghana to your viewers that is watching you right now.
You wanna mean to say we are strong?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, in Ghana for no one. I did back when my down so they say beginning no na yenti e ho ase but ye nipa baako.
Right.
What I say? I know what I'm saying, maybe you don't get it. You don't understand, but that's okay. But what I will say to my viewers and then they say no matter what you are going through, there is a season for it. Okay. There was a season where some of our money transfer were the big guys. And that everything has a transition period. They are still the big guys in the game. And then there's a season where new evolutions comes in, right? And that's where Lollicash has also come in.
Okay.
So every new thing have a little bit twist. Every new learning have a little bit adjustment, right? Look at Zoom. Most people were not using Zoom
At all.
but COVID hit.
My God.
And everybody have to force to understand how Zoom work. Okay. It's, you know, whatever you are doing, just believe in it. And I know because of our time, we will not dive in there much, but have an understanding of how money works. That talks about wealth management. If you understand how money works, you know how to build whatever you want to build. Don't just build a business because you've seen that someone else is doing it and you are going to do it. Have time and plan towards that business. And then understand that it will take time.
Exactly.
See, those who have made legitimate money, it took so much time. Okay?
Hard work, so much time.
Hard work. We are talking about Jeff Bezos. Look, he was just selling the books door-to-door process. It took about 10 plus years for Amazon to get to the level he wants to be.
That's right.
Look at Alibaba guy in China. To the extent that even when KFC came and they are hiring people to sell food, they were, I think, 6 or 10. They didn't pick him. And it took him time to build the Alibaba business, right? So anything you are building, it will take time. So believe in it, have a plan for it. Okay. Don't just go and buy a house because you saw your friend moving to a new house and you want to buy it. You don't know what the person has been keeping behind the scene to get that.
Come on.
The problem in our community is when I see that you are doing something,
I jump into it.
they just because we have inner competition within ourselves, which is negative. Competition is good if it's positive, but it becomes negative. So assess what you are doing, okay? Because to be honest with you, someone will take about 2 years before they do anything they want to do. But you got job today. Someone hire you right now. 1 month time, 2 months time, you saw another brother buying a new car. Bam, you won't buy that same car. Now, what happens when the job they fire you? Okay, so we have to have that planning in stuff, and then we have to change the stethoscope. The question that I'm leaving to most people is, look, if you have kids, right? Who are ma? Just one day sit them down and then ask this question in your mind. Do I want this case to do what I'm doing right now? Bisa. If you don't have kids or you have adopted someone or you are helping take care of people, those people you are helping them, if they are very young, sit them down and just don't say anything. Look straight into their eyes and ask yourself, say, do I want to let them go through the pain I'm going through right now? Running up and down to make ends meet. That's what I want to do. Or I want to change the situation. If that's not what you want to do, start doing something. Start having a plan. Start thinking about how you can maintain these people. That is what you have to think about. Because trust you me, you cannot manipulate time
At all.
but you can plan towards it.
Exactly.
And today is different, tomorrow is going to be different.
Right.
So my encouragement to them is that whilst they are using Lollicash to do most of the stuff that they are doing, we appreciate that. But on top of that, they should think about what is next in their own life.
Amen.
That is the question. Because me, I don't want my kids to use resume to apply for someone's job. No. If I did, look at it. My dad didn't go to school. Okay? His business was cocoa farming. He told himself that you
will go.
I don't want you to do
This, the way
this,
I ended up.
I ended up.
gotta
You
go
have
school.
to change it.
Better.
I saw that, took the initiative and changed it. Now I'm also asking myself, if I'm having kids, if I'm taking care of people, if I'm helping people, do I want these people to go through that pain? Because everybody have their own pain.
That's right.
You may see someone looking good, but they are going through a lot. Be honest with yourself. Do I want them to go through that same thing I'm going through?
No way.
If not, then start doing something. But if you want them to do that, then at the end of the day, it's up to you.
Right.
So do something for your life. And remember, it takes time.
It's a process.
When was the last time you put a seed for ground? Now seed, I germinate overnight.
Immediately. No.
No. It takes time. So when you are doing something and it fails, just keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. Just if I give you, what do you call it? Maybe a pickaxe or maybe some metal thing, and I tell you dig the tarred road in Bronx where we are right now.
Right.
How long do you think you can do it? It will take time.
It will take.
But trust you me, if you consistently hit that same place,
it keep penetrating.
It keep going and going. Someone will come and be like, wait, how were you able to dig?
Patience, consistency, resilience.
Just have that within you and everything will be fine. And again, a Ghanaian person can change the world.
Come on now.
Okay? Because those who have changed the world, they're having the same red blood cell. They're having the same plasma in their red blood cell. They're having the same, either they are male or they are female.
Come on.
So believe in yourself, trust in yourself, and on top of that, have fun, kakra.
Hey, I love that.
Don't take life too, what Cap said. Hey, chill a little bit. Everybody get problems.
I know that. Right.
Your problem may be money. My problem may be different things. So chill a little bit and take care of yourself.
Thank you.
And then if you are, some people like to have mansion for home, big house, and then they live here. Small. My brother, if you do that, change your mind. It's a mindset problem.
Hey.
You live for this country the whole year. Even you travel home maybe once or maybe 5 years, then you go home. Now, you build 3-story building for there. You have BMW, Lexus sitting for there. Now,
you don't want to chop life here.
You are just in a small apartment, being a mother. Who are you living the life for? Change it to.
My God.
If you are going to build mansion for Ghana,
start up here.
Build them, buy some of the mansion here.
My God.
Did the year enjoy here? Okay, after US, where are you going? Make I ask you. After US, after America, where are you going, sir? You say you don't like Ghana and Nigeria. God brought you to America. And so after America, you are not going anywhere. Enjoy some here.
Hey, that is the message, oh.
Did the year, if you want some new car, buy it for yourself. If you want some good house, enjoy some here.
Hey.
You build houses over there.
Bishop Pope has finished us today.
and then you go and live there for 2 weeks. Waiting wrong you.
Hey.
Just think about it. What's he done? As you see, no, coach 1 month to Ghana. And then your family members, they enjoy your bedroom. It be someone's. So please take care of yourself.
I love that.
And enjoy. But most importantly, tonight, if you are coming, I hope that you come with a full energy.
Hey, energy
For the boat ride.
My God.
We are going to cruise. If you haven't got your tickets, so I think OG told me that we are giving a little bit timeline this afternoon to open up for people to
quickly get their tickets.
You know how people sometimes be
9 minutes. Last rush, and then we came. The boat was not enough for us.
You know, just do and then come and enjoy. What could you why? $100 will not kill you,
Debbie. And 2 for 170. Discount of $30.
Yes. If you don't have anybody that you won't come with, no problem. If you come, you get someone self now. Enjoy small. What bread? From January to this time, what could you ma?
Oh my God, this is too much.
And then enjoy. It will not break the bank
at all.
You send money home for people use for something else. Enjoy, right?
Thank you.
I'm very grateful for your time, Adinkra, and everybody, our audience, listening and watching, and all those people. We are just grateful. And please, just continue to use Lollicash. If you have issues, reach out to our support team. And as a new system, your input, your feedback helps us make changes. So do just let us know. But one thing that you have to know is Lollicash rate. Nobody for remittance business in America can beat Lollicash rate. How many, if you have, no matter how many money transfer apps you have for your phone, just go and check the rate
of Lollicash.
And this is not just today.
Cashing, consistencies. My God.
From last year, January, and all this time.
My God.
Obian to me, we are just consistent. Okay?
Powerful.
And then if you are seeing a fee there, it's the right thing to do. There's no free lunch anywhere. I'm not coming to sit here to lie to you that, it's free. And this guy is free. Then behind the scene, I'm reducing the exchange rate to trick you. No. We don't have that time.
God bless you.
So we are very grateful, and share Lollicash and let people know about it. But yes, we will continue to work and support Adinkra and every other media stations that we will be working with.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this was a full segment of fun and interview with Dr. Eric Pope Anchor. Thank you so very much, the CEO of Lollicash. Thank you so much, Papa. So in case you are watching us, Lollicash wallet and payment system is the leading money transmitting payment technology which helps in sending and receiving of money from one country to another, with a vision-driven strategy to make both domestic and international money transfer easier and for your convenience worldwide. The scan and pay technology makes it easier for small-scale businesses to efficiently conduct services transactions. We purposely aim at the movement of money, a device culture of Finch's innovations and customer-centric capabilities. No need to worry about having a bank account to receive money. Lollicash LLC leverage is modern, mobile, and API-driven platform and collaborates with the world's leading brand to serve consumers through Lollicash wallet system. Is direct to consumer digital business and is global retail business. Please, this is our own. Let us support, encourage, and uplift Lollicash, business. Thank you so much for having you today. I really enjoyed. And he said something, please, chop life small. Allow me to enjoy my life. Lollicash is telling you, because all this money, after America, where are you going to?
Ask yourself, sir. And even if you yourself, what you want, you know that maybe the heavens have enter. So
I will not be saved after all this suffering. So chop life.
Enjoy small, right? And then the important thing that we all know is this. You see how the Indians, right? They build business. When the business flourish, they hire the same Indians to work in there. Chinese, they do that. They hire themselves.
Exactly.
What do you call it? Different cultures do that. So instead of us putting energy in how we want the business to fail, the smart way is help that business to flourish. Because think about it. When Adinkra opened their multimedia, when I came here, there's no white person here. There's no Chinese person here. It be the same African people that Adinkra has hired, and I'm a boy. You be African, OG is African. All these different people giving employment, giving opportunity, they are Africans. So this tells you that whatever you do, come a day. Okay? So it will come around and come and hit you. So if you this, yeah, I do it be Ghanaian thing, it not be successful.
Care. It doesn't bother you.
Just think about it. Maybe now you are working. 5 years, 10 years, Lollicash is big.
Hey,
your children want job.
Aha! Come on, talk to us.
Then you think about it. Oh, I know OG. I know CEO for Adinkra. I myself be IT person. No, I think I work for Lollicash. Make her contact them and ask if they can. Adinkra and Lollicash collaborate. You see how the world is about connection.
Exactly.
If you that same person, if you kill Lollicash,
hey, Debbie, you have no future.
Your child is now also going to be looking for a job. He's going to follow. He's not going to look for Indian people job. Indian people are going to bring their own pay. Look, I've worked with Indians. When I was working with I've worked with Bloomberg. I've worked with Microsoft, Google, those guys. I'm telling you, internal politics for. They say no, the America. Who told you? Then you haven't been in the corporate world.
Right.
It did there. When I was at Capital One, I would say about 35% of the engineers I was working with, they are all Indians. This is the interesting. When they come for interview, sometimes they even speak their own Indian language. Okay. Then when they do that, speak that Indian language, they have the leverage. Sometimes even the question that we ask them, they get the opportunity to be explained in another way. Then they get the leverage. You and the Indian person or the Chinese person have the same skill set, but because onim ni nipa, they can relate.
Of course.
We see that they write you this nice email. I'm sorry to regret that we couldn't give you this. How I hate that email, sir, for that rejection employment email. Then they didn't pick you. It's not because you are not the
intelligent or something, but
no. This world is built on
connection.
So whatever you are building, if your goal is to push negativity, I bet you it's going to grow, and then it will come back to you and then give you an issue. Instead of not promoting African businesses, instead of not helping African businesses to grow.
Turn it around. Come on.
Help them to grow, because when they become big,
you too,
you are going to enjoy.
Beneficiary, yeah.
Who is the CEO or the top executive person for Google? Google it. He is an Indian. Go to Google office in New York right now. The population of Indians there, and then that of Africans. So we grow anything that you are doing. Again, we are growing it. If you nurture negativity, you are growing it. And you say you go chop it. You eat that negativity in one way or the other.
Right.
So let's push African and the people that they are doing well. Let's patronize their systems. Let's leverage it. Even if it's difficult, let's work with them. Have some suggestions. Let's work with them and then push them. Because eventually, one day, you need those people.
That's right.
And then that time, if it's now being owned, you know that most of the remittance business that send money back home is being owned by non-Ghanaian or Nigerian people. You know? So when that happens, what will happen? They are going to push their people there. And then, because we are kasa, we go talk plenty. Then so nothing will come inside. BBA and free movement. You know, we encourage people that instead of Ghana near the even if they fail, if you have the capability, help push them.
I love that.
How help sister, this thing you were doing, I think if you do it this way to help. Good. Sometimes they don't know that they are messing up or they are making a mistake. Tell them. But instead of Ghana niya good. You already killed it, right? But then you go around and later on you meet that person and you need help. At that time the person cannot help you. So whatever you build,
you will reap. Surely you reap.
And it goes around. Okay.
And so, we don't want to build negativity. We want to build positivity.
Now the negativity we have built since
it doesn't take us anywhere.
100 years.
We are still where we are. So it's time to take the positive route.
Change something. Just have some positive thought. And again, whatever you think here,
it's gonna happen.
The God that is in you making you talk right now, He has planted it. He is going to let it germinate or whatever it is, right? And then you reap it the same way. So just focus on positive side, encourage other people, and then I trust you. Ghanaians here are doing great.
I'm proud of them.
When I go back home to Ghana, some very smart guys.
I'm telling you.
When I went to Nigeria, I saw some guy. This software engineering thing, he do it like crazy. We have all these people.
We're gifted.
If you can support someone, because remember, maybe your son or your daughter may not take care of you when you are old. That same person you use your money
to train and support
and
will be the one to come back to say thank you.
And the day you needed to go to nursing home, you will not take you there. Oh, this woman was kind to me. This man was kind to me.
Because of your support.
And then take care of you. Don't forget, we are all going to grow old.
We are already.
So whatever you plant here, you see, nature is very beautiful. He will let you chop. The day we are talking about nature and spirituality, you will see. Nature will let you chop waiting you plant for this earth.
My God, before you
go by, you go back. If you don't finish chopping it, he will bring you back and come and chop. So let's plant positivity in your mind, and then let's help each other. It will help us. And
all right.
So thank you again, and I hope that we are going to cruise small for water inside.
I know, right? Oh my God, the CEO of Lollicash is full of life, humor, interesting person to be with, and you learn and you grow when you're around people like this, a man of integrity. Sir, I celebrate you and I salute you. Thank you for taking out your time to be with us. You've really given us all the inside, the foresight, whatever the side we needed, to download or how this app runs. And from the integrity of your heart, you really poured out undiluted truth.
Of course.
And that's all the world need. Though, like Bible said, people want itching ear. They want to hear what they want to hear. They don't want to know the truth, but you've given us the undiluted. And there are people of integrity that really wants to know the truth, nothing but the truth, know.
Right.
So, and I'm glad that you've given that to us. So the essence of this gathering is to let you know that Lollicash is here to stay. And though they are babies, but honestly, they are doing well. Their rate is top notch. Their rate, if you have not downloaded the app, please rush and download the app. And then I know a time will come, you'll be giving us some discounts.
We have like
promos,
for example, we won't use Adinkra.
Yes.
Just for using it and downloading the app and signing up, you get something small for your wallet.
What are you waiting for?
So it's just something small to you don't have to even send any money. You get something small. But that doesn't
you have to use Edinkra as the code, the promo code.
The promo code. The app will ask you, do you have a promo code? And you put Edinkra in there, and then it will you'll get something small just to encourage you and all those things. But yeah, I mean it's
a gradual process. You are going there, like you said, 5 years from now. My God,
that 5 years is because something is coming in this world.
My God,
in this one, I'm not joking. There's this media guy, OG No. He came to America, and I was speaking with him, and I was telling him that about 4 years coming, everybody will be asked to stay home. Churches may do church virtually. And you can call what do you call OG, and that person on the phone. And the guy was asking me why, and I told him that I see some change coming, and then that change is going to impact everybody. So the churches need to first and foremost understand how they will operate virtually. But then it will create a big opportunity for the technology organization. I said it right in my church. I told our pastor that you people don't want to go digital. You want us to always come to church, which is good. But I'm telling you, something is going to force you to stay home. The pastor is there. He is in Virginia. I can give you his number.
And lo and behold,
2020, boom.
No more movement.
No movement.
Stay at home.
And then the guy called me and was like, "How did you know that?" And I told him, I don't need to explain how I came to this earth to you. That's not your job. My job is to tell you that today's date is on the
5th of July 2024.
5 years coming.
My God, prophesy.
Something
I need to bring you to the
change.
after church hour.
It's going to change. It's going to impact the fintech business. It's going to impact banks. Okay? And then people are going to be in that situation where they want a way to be able to move their money around quickly. And also they want a way to do large transportation stuff. Okay? So that I know is coming. When Bill Gates told in one of his talks, he told that something is coming that is not going to be a nuclear bomb type of war. It's going to be medical related, and he doesn't know if the world is prepared for it. He said it 7 years.
Yeah, I think that's what they brought out.
And they brought that. He is aware that they are cooking something. Me, I'm telling you from the technology side. Say, if you are a bank in Africa, if you are a governance system in Africa that looks into financial technology, and you are all limited to, moving money around. If, let's say you did for Niger, we don't want any Niger person to move Naira to other places. I'm telling you, whether you like it or not, take my word for it. Write this date down.
It will happen.
Something is coming that your so-called governance system around money transfer system and businesses that do financial stuff and that deals with transportation that involves money, you can't control it. You can't. So it's rather right now embrace them. That's my advice to our African financial systems. Instead of making it difficult for these fintechs to run, right? Embrace them. Because whether you like it or not, let me give you a very simple example. When crypto decided to come out,
come on now.
American Bank of America, they were all against it. And today, as I am talking, Bank of America uses crypto.
That's true.
When Elon Musk, them guys came into the picture, Dogecoin and everything is running. So there are things that you can't control, which is coming. So the smart way to do it,
embrace it.
When Bank of America and other banks realize that they can't compete with the challenge, they just welcomed it and find a way to deal with it.
About it.
So back home, with our businesses and our banking system there, instead of thinking, we are killing it, and then we don't want it to exist. Me, any smart guy, what we'll do is welcome these fintechs. Ask them, how can we use your technology to boost our currency? How can we make it circulate? Because if I did here, and UK and America, their money, they can move it around. Why? Why can't I move the CDs around? Why can't I move the Naira around? Is it because we are intentionally blocking opportunity for our own reasons, or we don't see the future from today? So I'm just telling them, again, 5 years from now,
my God,
whether emphasis. You are bank of this
emphasis
or bank of that,
emphasis.
I keep on making my way.
5 years from now, emphasis.
Your own people are going to let you know that we don't care whether you prevent these people or not. We will still use their technology, and you will start welcoming them. But that time, it will come with a price. So the smart thing to do is
embrace it now.
Embrace it down. every year, I know about Ghana. Every year, there's more than 30 billion money transfer that goes to Ghana. Dollars. So, assuming that if I'm an embodiment in Ghana, if I'm a financial body in Ghana, right? You know what I will do? I'll call these fintechs that are operating overseas. Look, you guys are moving money in. You guys are taking care of even the family members there. You are paying school fees. You are providing money. Every day you transfer money here. So this is what I'm proposing. Let me charge you guys 20 cents or 50 cents on top of all your transactions. Okay? Then that transactions, what we are doing is we are also using it to do something great in the community. Multiply 50 cents by 20 billion.
That's huge.
Okay? Welcome them. Look at America. Look at how many fintechs are here. The government realized. Let me give you a very simple example before we end our discussion today. A business like Cash App, right? Or PayPal. Here in the US, they have close to 20,000 employees, right? When you are making a transaction, PayPal charge you a little fee.
That's right.
Then they have hired people. At the end of the year, they file for taxes. The government get his share from the transfer and on top of the taxes. The same employees that PayPal, Cash App, and other guys have employed, they also pay taxes.
Exactly.
So who is benefiting? See how they are reasoning.
Thinking.
So instead of killing them and making it so difficult for them to even work, right? Call them, embrace them. What do you guys need? Okay, you can't go beyond this for this reason, but you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. And then let them handle it, because the success of America is about money and
Exactly,
business.
yep.
So think about it. If even in my country they charge even 10 cents on all this my neighboring brothers money transfer systems. Even if Lollicash a month transfer $100,000, I'm sure big guys like MoneyGram and Western Union will double it, triple it per every month. And if you are taking 10 cents out of it as a government, do you think you go to IMF and borrow?
No, we will not go and borrow.
Right. Even if you borrow
Little.
small, because you know that you are
Something
getting
is coming
passive income coming in. This is how you build the tomorrow.
Oh
But
my God.
me, what I'm saying is this. If I go to every platform, I say, whether my country people like it or not, whether Nigeria like it, whether Cameroon like it, 5 years from now, something is going to force them. Let me give you one simple example when we close. You remember recently, you kind of saying, the power issue for Ghana, where they said, they see something, cable cuts.
Right.
Before that, Elon Musk was proposing his satellite thing for data, right? My own country people, the same parliamentarians, they said, okay, Elon Musk sat back. Couple of months, MTN no work, data no run, we cannot operate. That day, that same time, after they having the issue, Parliament went to
the same guy.
They went into Parliament, and the energy minister, whoever is involved, says, we are going to accept what Elon Musk is saying.
And now, full price.
Now you have to pay him.
Full price.
And then now, I don't even think what his plans are. So always we like to do things last minute.
Yeah.
That is not a smart way
to live.
We
don't prepare ahead of time. That's true.
Okay. So again,
seeing is believing.
The same way I've given you guys about 3 examples.
You have
the same way we were not prepared for
God.
COVID. I'm saying there's going to be a revolution in the fintech area. 5 years coming. Whether you are a country and you like it or not, you will be forced and you'll be compelled to work with it. By that time, you pay with price. So right now, welcome the fintech companies. Work with them. Don't force them. Don't chin and try and make it look like you have some rules and regulation, but in reality, you don't have because you want your share. And then work with them because they are yes, chin and try is why who chin. You know chin. You don't know Chunchan. Okay. So assuming you are on this table, you are on the other end, right? And I'm pulling and you are also pulling. Waiting if we pull.
Please, let's stop the chichira and chanting.
So welcome them, work with them, and then it becomes so beautiful. Look at how Bank of America welcomes Zelle. Now they have invested in Zelle. They hired more people.
I think Zelle is even making the most.
Right.
Because I can't remember when.
But don't forget, Zelle was developed by an individual person. And then the bank saw the vision and they bought it into it. Cash App is individual person developed it. But Square Bank in California and their other partner, they saw it, they welcomed it, they embraced it, invest into it. Right? We can give you many. Look at PayPal. Look at all this. But one thing we have to think about is that why is PayPal not working in Ghana?
Why? That's a big question to
And
ask.
our people that have
PayPal
to think
has
about
been there a long time, oh.
Yes. Why is it that Ghana PayPal no day? Why is it that Cash App is not going?
It's not cash. We don't have Cash App in Nigeria.
Right. Have we asked these questions? But they are in other countries.
Wow.
PayPal is in over 100 and something countries.
Yeah.
Why? You know why? If like Google the business or the banking ranking of Ghana, like the fraudulent activities in Ghana, Ghana has been painted black.
I know.
And that's the reason why some of the fintech don't want to.
Exactly.
So if you have a technology like Lollicash, doing exactly what Cash App, PayPal, all those guys are doing, what would be the smart way to do it?
Embrace it.
Embrace it.
Encourage it.
And then ask yourself, how is it that the American people have accepted you?
And then we the indigenous, you know?
So now, if American businesses don't want to come to Ghana, like PayPal don't want to come to Ghana, because of whatever reason, because they may decide not to come, it's business.
And then Lollicash wants to come.
And Lollicash is a Ghanaian thing.
My God, why can't you embrace it instead of fighting it?
The interesting part would be work with Lollicash to stabilize in Ghana.
You're too much.
And then America here, PayPal will work with Lollicash. You know why? Because it's already in an American system. They trust their own. They believe in their own. So if Lollicash go to PayPal that we are a new business and we want to collaborate, and someone having PayPal money can move it to Lollicash and then they can transfer it, PayPal will buy in. You see the collaboration they do. So then when they buy in, because Lollicash is also working with Ghana, it makes the movement easier. That is how it is. Because they don't want to come there. But now you have gotten a bridge. Someone sitting in and taking the risk that I'm handling the situation. It's like you get issue with your boyfriend and stuff, and your mom and dad comes in that we are making it work. They are not there. Venmo is not there. All these guys are not there. So if you have something that is working, trusted in America and in Canada, and then we can utilize it back home, let's do that. Because these same rich people where they are blocking things, their children, they are America.
I did tell you.
They make business for America. And you ask yourself, how are they moving the money? That's what I'm saying. That I'm just letting the information out. And maybe you may call me prophet in 5 years to come. But I'm just letting you know. It's going to hit so hard. And then at that time, then Lollicash is big.
Yeah, bomb pie.
Yeah, bomb pie.
Also full.
And Lollicash is big. Then when Lollicash is big, now the negotiation is going to be different. No? Because right now, if you, like right now, I know, say, you day for. So if you bring me something like $1 million and a 500,000,
partnership, Charlie,
I will accept. But 5 years to come, if you bring me 500,000,
I don't hear. You don't chop too much cash.
Lollicash
don't.
So all what we are saying is let's welcome things.
Embrace and celebrate.
Our own people back home. Trust your people. Just trust them. and
Trust.
and then work with them because they are great people. American president don't go to China for healthcare. He has an American doctor
Right here.
right here.
That takes care.
Me and you. Our president said when they get headache small,
You don't go out overseas.
private jet, they come. Why? So you don't trust the same medical doctors that are there. Then why did you give them education?
It is well.
Another conversation.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a very interesting time with the CEO of Lollicash. Indeed, he has given us all his best, and I really thank him for the time and the way he's patient, dishing out and explaining everything step by step, bit by bit. And I know that we are here to embrace this new investment, this new how will I put it? This new what?
Evolution.
Evolution that is, and he's also prophesying to us in our finances. So let's embrace our own. Let's support our own. This is the time for us to push, encourage, and collaborate with our own. There are people out there watching. You have millions. You don't know where to put it to support. Lollicash is one of us here. He's here and he's been doing so well in these few years. He's doing so well. So please encourage and support him. Is there any way people can reach out to you, like maybe your handle, your social handle, that people can reach out to you?
On the Lollicash app we have our support platforms.
Okay.
So we have one for WhatsApp, we have one for direct calls, and we have one to chat with us if you have any questions or anything.
Okay,
like
is it
that.
through emails or phone numbers or
Oh
something?
yeah, we have phone numbers that you
You-
can
you-
call directly.
Okay. Would you like to?
Mention the Lollicash support phone number for the US is 646-540-9293.
Okay. Hope our viewers are getting that number. Okay.
And it's on the app too.
It's on the app, please.
Yeah, so it makes it easier.
Please check
for-
it out
for-
on the
for
app and be
pe-
patient with Lollicash. We just started, but we are going somewhere. Okay.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much. I want to say a very big shout out to the CEO of Idinkra radio station and everyone that is watching us, my boss, OG, the microphone president. Tonight is going to be brutal. So everyone that is watching, our request organic mixture, let's not forget, is always sponsoring everyone that is watching, God bless you. And till we come your way, please stay tuned for us on Sunday. The after church hour is back, is coming, and we are going to be bringing our super guest, Reverend Apostle Dr. Nkrumah Kwame Alex. Is going to be talking to us about the 7th month. This is the 7th month, the month of July. What the number 7 stands for, just tune in 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. on this same station with Patience Anthony. I'm going to be your humble host. On Sunday is just 2 days from now, 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. So watch out for our after church hour. And God bless you. Thank you so much once again for we having you right here on the Idinkra station.
Thank you.
God bless you. Have a good one.
You too.
And our viewers, enjoy your week. Enjoy your week. Tonight we are going out and we are going to be catching fun with the Idinkra 10th anniversary all-white boat cruise. Get your ticket like the man of God. Our doctor has already said to us, the Pope has already, put it in there. Get your ticket and then let's have fun tonight. Okay. From this end, we are saying bye-bye to you. God bless you all.